In this meditation, we will focus on synthesizing our fields so that our subtle bodies, our physical bodies, as well as our chakras are aligned with each other in unity consciousness. Synthesis also provides us with an opportunity to release cords of attachment, which may be blocking us from our next layer of growth and evolution. And synthesis can also help us to identify any etheric implants or psychic machinery, which is in parts of our field, and support us with completing with the karma and basically moving these out through our grounding chakras. Synthesis is something that we intend to do quite regularly and take time to create mindful moments to synthesize our fields so that we can rest assured that we are sovereign in our ascension path and we are not being diverted from ascension based upon beings within our field that would seek to subvert our evolution path. So at this time, you want to find a place to sit quietly, preferably with both feet on the floor, but especially ensure that you are not crossing your legs so that the energy can correctly polarize in the field. A lot of times we're working with Kundalini energy as we do this, and we want to ensure that the Kundalini is in flow, and so crossed legs prevents that from happening. Okay, so you can close your eyes and breathe in slowly and exhale slowly. And you want to focus your intention on grounding into the Aurora, also known as the great central sun at the center of the earth. The Aurora contains all of the language of light tones that the earth is currently embodying in her ascension. And the language of light is a holographic, non-verbal language, which is accompanied by symbols as well as color tones, which supports us in our ascension path. So allow your grounding cord to be the size of a 6-foot tree trunk. So you can envision that right at your tailbone. You have this grounding cord that is a tree trunk that you are firmly sitting in the middle of. And this tree trunk is grounding and extending into the Aurora to your source of origin, your I am presence. Long, long ago, many of our ancestors were aligned with the great central sun and lived by the great central sun. And so we are returning back to that ancient sacred memory at this time, back into the great central sun dream, the mother sun dream. Take another deep breath in and release. Now set your intention to open the feet chakras and begin to allow the language of light tones to rise up through your legs, opening each meridian of the form and energizing each chakra. So you're allowing these tones to rise to your waist, some spilling over the lower half of your field and returning to the Aurora. And just washing anything away that is of a denser frequency. And just envision that these pastel-colored, unity-based tones are rising up through your spine and out the top of your head. Some flowing down your neck and arms and out your hands. And allow the tones to fill the complete grid work of your legs, your torso, your arms, your neck, and your head. And take another deep breath in and release. Next, set the intention to connect to your I Am presence, your Oversoul, and the source which you originate from. Now set your intention to anchor your source firmly into the heart region and push it out through your auric field. So fill your heart region up with the heart of source, embodying large heartedness. And then push out that heart of source all throughout your auric field. Take another deep breath in and release. Anchor your source firmly into your pelvic region and push it out through your auric field. So you're envisioning that your source consciousness, your source presence is completely enveloping your pelvis. And then you are extending that source connection throughout your entire auric field around your pelvic region. And take another deep breath in and release. Next, you're going to anchor your source firmly into your feet. And then you're going to push out that connection to source around and throughout your auric field. Take another deep breath in and release. Now, anchor your source firmly into the center of the earth, into the Aurora, pushing it out, embracing all of earth. It is your source that synthesizes the field and therefore must be present for this exercise. And at this time, you can set the intention to revoke any vows, oaths, or agreements that you may have made to be disconnected from source or to feel disconnected from source. And you can just envision that those contracts and those vows, oaths, and agreements are flushing out through your grounding chakras throughout your feet. And take a nice deep breath in, hold, and release. Next, set the intention to return to your source all guidance, souls, or beings in your field that are non-resonant with your truth. And set the intention to anchor new souls in their place. Take a deep breath in and release. Focus in on the Kundalini energy. Allow it to rise up the spine like hot lava, attuning it in frequency with all tones of creation that you have embodied thus far. Allow it to gradually push up the spine and out the top of the head. Set the intention to open the side channels and allow the Kundalini to move up through the feet, up the legs, through the waist and the rib cage, down the shoulders and out the hands, past the ears and telepathic channels. It is the Kundalini that allows enough energy to be present in the field to create the synthesis of tones. And it's also the Kundalini that burns off cords of attachment and karma in the etheric body in the act of synthesis. Take a deep breath in, hold, and release. So let us begin with the chakras under our feet that lead to the center of the earth, along with the feet, knee, and first chakra at the base of the spine. And let us synthesize all of these chakras into a complete rainbow of tones without beginning and without end. So we're setting the intention now to merge the chakras into a spectrum of light, embodying unity consciousness and moving past any veils of separation. And as you infuse your chakras with this spectrum of light, allow whatever attachment comes up within the legs, knees, and feet to be released in full. As you pull the attachment from those who you are connected to, allow the circuitry to plug into oneself, left and right, front and back, masculine and feminine within. All attachment is rooted in cut-off circuitry that once had a whole and complete union within. Through intent, we shall move back to wholeness again. And as we move back to wholeness, all false attachments dissipate from our field. Let us insert the thought form into the grounding, feet, knees, and first chakra. I am the master of my destiny. I walk the path of the God Goddess within. I allow all others their unique journey and myself my own journey based upon my own truth. Take a deep breath in and release. Next, we're moving to the second and third chakras in the pelvis and solar plexus regions. And we will synthesize these chakras into a complete rainbow of tones without beginning and without end. Allow whatever attachment comes up within the hips, stomach, or rib cage to be released in full. As you pull the attachment from those whom you are connected to, allow the circuitry to plug into yourself, left and right, front and back, masculine and feminine within, embodying unity. And we will insert the thought form of the following into the second and third chakra. I am the creator and the creation. I am the expression and the power of God Goddess in human form. I allow all others their unique expression and power in form. Take a deep breath in and release. Next, we will move on to the heart region. Let us synthesize the heart chakra, shoulders, elbows, and hands into a complete rainbow of tones without beginning and without end. Allow whatever attachment which comes up within the chest, shoulders, or arms to be released in full. As you pull the attachment from those whom you are connected to, allow the circuitry to plug into yourself, left and right, front and back, masculine and feminine within. And we will insert the following thought form into the heart region. I am the love of the God Goddess of my being. I allow the love of God Goddess to flow through my heart, blessing all others that I touch. Take a deep breath in and release. Next, let us move next to the neck and head region and synthesize the neck and head chakra into a complete rainbow of tones without beginning and without end. And allow whatever attachment which comes up within the neck or head to be released in full. As you pull the attachment from those whom you are connected to, allow the circuitry to plug into yourself, left and right, front and back, masculine and feminine within. And let us insert the thought form into the neck and head. I speak and see the truth of God, Goddess of my being. I shall allow no other to block my self-expression or vision. I allow all others their expression and vision. Take a deep breath in, hold, and release. Next, we move to the crown region. Let us synthesize the crown chakra and all chakras above the head, leading to your I am, oversoul, and source into a complete rainbow of tones without beginning and without end. And allow whatever attachment which comes up within the crown or above the head to be released in full. As you pull the attachment from those whom you are connected to, allow the circuitry to plug into yourself, left and right, front and back, masculine and feminine within, embodying unity. And we will insert the thought form into the crown region of, I am the truth of the God, Goddess of my being. I allow the truth and information of God, Goddess to flow through my crown, allowing my ascension step by step, day by day. I allow all others their unique expression of truth upon the physical plane. Breathe in, hold, and release. Next, we will synthesize the subtle bodies that surround our physical form. We will begin with the mental body, which sits closest to the etheric body. And let us first remove any portions of the mental body that we have taken from others and retrieve portions from others that others have taken from us. And allow that which is returning to become fully woven into the mental body. Now, allow the mental body to synthesize into a complete rainbow of tones without beginning or end. It is the mental body that allows language to be present to define our thoughts. Take a deep breath in and release. Next, we will synthesize the emotional body, which is the next layer out from the mental body. And let us first remove from the emotional body anything that we have taken on from others and retrieve portions from others that others have taken from us. Allow that which is returning to become fully woven into the emotional body. Now, allow the emotional body to synthesize into a complete rainbow of tones without beginning or end. It is the emotional body that allows us to feel the love of God, Goddess, all that is, along with the pain necessary to be processed. Take a deep breath in and release. Now let us synthesize the intuitive body, which is the next layer out from the emotional body. And let us first remove from the intuitive body that which we have taken on from others and retrieve portions from others that have been taken on from us. Allow that which is returning to become fully woven into the intuitive body. Now allow the intuitive body to synthesize into a complete rainbow of tones without beginning or end. It is the intuitive body that allows us to hear the messages from our I am, oversoul, source, and God, Goddess, all that is. Sometimes our confusion is simply the result of discordant energies of others in our intuitive body. Breathe in and release. Last, let us synthesize the creative body, which is the next layer out from the intuitive body. Let us first remove from the creative body that which we have taken from others and retrieve portions from others that others have taken on from us. Allow that which is returning to become fully woven into the creative body. Now allow the creative body to synthesize into a complete rainbow of tones without beginning or end. It is the creative body that allows our visions and dreams to come to fruition upon the physical plane. Difficulties with manifestation can be the result of a missing creative body or any one of the subtle bodies. Breathe in, hold, and release. It is all four subtle bodies that should spin in the same direction around the form, counterclockwise for those of the feminine identification and clockwise for those of the masculine identification. Let us have our subtle bodies all spin in the same direction around the form. As this occurs, one enters a timeless state in which one's further expansion or ascension can come to fruition. As the subtle bodies spin, additional attachment in the etheric body is simultaneously spun off. So you can imagine if there's still some densities there as you're moving your subtle bodies, just envision that it's going out through your feet into the Aurora to be processed through the great central sun. Take a deep breath in and release. The last thing we'll do is synthesize our large chakras, light body, and auric field. So let us sit in the moment of the ecstasy of our field, dancing in unity within. As we dance in unity within, we merge with all other species in an energetic dance of unity without. In the unity, an inner state of peace emerges. Now is the time to connect with your soul for guidance and advice as to that which is troubling you or what your next step might be on your path. Allow the visions of soul to descend so that you may fulfill upon your mission this lifetime. And take some time to receive any last messages. Thank you so much for being here and for taking this time out to embrace unity consciousness. This meditation was brought to you by the Aligning with Earth website. I've left the link below if you'd like to learn more about some of the practices shared on that website. And if you are seeking some more tools and jewels on your ascension path, you can connect with me for one-on-one ascension guidance, or you can also connect with the Patreon, which has tons of subliminals, affirmations, and specialized meditations, PDFs, and resources to support you on your ascension path on the physical plane, etheric plane, emotional, mental, and creative plane. Sending you so much love, joy, peace, prosperity, and abundance until we meet again.